competition day. This is the day 5, but yesterday was day 4, and we have new winners. In the club class, the 3rd place, Antti Koskiniemi from Finland. The 2nd place, Roman Jacek from Czech Republic. And the winner is Zoltan Hamar from Hungary. Congratulations, Zoltan. The 2nd class, standard class, 3rd place, Paweł Wojciechowski, Poland. And the 2nd place, Sebastian Kawa from Poland. So we have a new winner in this class, Łukasz Wójcik, Poland, this country. Bravo of him. And the next class, 20-meter multi-seat class, 10th place, Jeremy Padalou, Mark Seretti. The 2nd place, Wolfgang Janowicz, Andreas Lutz from Austria. And the winner are Thomas Redla, Ludek Kluger from Czech Republic. Double bravo for them. And we have also Team Cup results after 4 days. As you can see, Poland 1st, Germany 2nd, Sweden 3rd. Bravo for all teams. Okay, we are starting to continue. Please, Michałko. The cup results are also on our website, download section, as the self-briefing too.
Okay, good morning everyone. Today, special for today, we will focus on with the feeling class of weekly region high, centered on the west of Scotland. On the northwestern part of Scotland, there is a shallow track with coast that will during today move towards from northwest or southeast. As you can see, pressure gradient at upper level during the night front moves very fast towards south, but over the part the pressure gradient is decreasing and changing direction, so it will move slower and towards southeast. If you look at the sounding from the night, as you can see, nothing changed compared to yesterday weather. Only the base of inversion climbed up to 2,300 meters, but there's still very dry and mass above it, no medium and high cloud level clouds. Okay, and if you look at satellite pictures, okay, you can see this front line over the northwestern part of Poland already coming to us, but it's still great weather over the other area of the country. Here are some stratocumulus clouds that appeared under the inversion. Now they are becoming or dissipating or becoming cumulative clouds, so it's going to be better. And okay, so we made some area forecast. Okay, particle clouds and CVs connected with cold front, but at other area up to 4/8 of cumulative clouds with cloud base about 1,600 meters. There is also area in the southern border of Poland with where some isolated cumulus clouds may appear earlier and give thunderstorms, but they are far away, so won't be dangerous for us. We made also, for example, for a point, as you can see, at the beginning the cloud will be a little bit lower, up to 1,100 meters, but fastly ascending up to 1,600. After 3 p.m. sorry, from northwest, the weather will change, start changing, and the cumulus will fade away. But still, over Ostrowski, we expect some good weather conditions will add up to 2.2 meters per second. Some dying out thermals even at 4 o'clock, but about 5 o'clock you should expect some thunderstorms, shower rains, thunderstorms over airfield. So better weather conditions for a longer time in the south-eastern direction. Also wind direction changed to west-northwest between 20-35 kilometers per hour. Gusts near ground up to 35 kilometers per hour, during thunderstorms up to 65 kilometers per hour. We do not expect any hail to occur during thunderstorms. Okay. And the situation for tomorrow, you can see the slow that is right now on the Scandinavian route to Poland. We have influence of occlusion front, so because of in this situation we do not expect good weather for you with all day with tropical clouds and some rain. Also, if we can show you the weather we expect tomorrow. Yes, this is the low over Scandinavia that moves towards south, so we expect this low to be here tomorrow with all those clouds. Okay, and that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Piotr. We will continue.
Ça serait pas mal qu'il décide d'annuler demain, aujourd'hui, plutôt qu'il nous fasse venir un briefing pour dire on annule.
Oh, ils peuvent annuler par SMS.
Oui, aussi, mais...
Okay, we would like to remind about the party today, International Evening at the restaurant at 20.00. It's everybody is invited to this party, but before we starting, we would like to make a group photo first. So take your crew, take your team captain and go to the parking of 20-meter class gliders to make a group photo before the party will start. We will have also live music, so I think it will be nice today. About today towing, you can see, just to remind the towing area, we are towing to the western direction, so the gliders after release turn right or to the left, to the north, to leave towing area. About the finish line, the finish ring, we have finish point 365 finish echo with 3 kilometers radius ring, and gliders coming with low speed and altitude, left straight ahead and turn left to leave the runway area. Gliders with speed and energy can go to the right and left, the right side of the aeroplane, landed on the northern part of runway. You can also use the right right part of runway to flight straight ahead, to land straight ahead, and there is left part busy with gliders. You can see our grid here, and I would like to show you because our intention is to have gliders side by side on the grid, not like this, because it is not necessary to have gliders very close on our airfield. We can have gliders side by side, wing by wing, with a little space between them. It's better for towing, of course. You can see also here why it is a problem, because we have a situation like this and we cannot move the glider behind. Artur, task express.
Good morning, pilots. For today, we have area tasks for all classes in a different time for flight class. It's 3 hours, and for the remaining classes it's 2 hours, 30 minutes. This is the A option. The B options are shorter in terms of time and distance. And for the multi-seat class, be advised you have the B option or try to B of the task on separate sheets. Yes, we had some technical problems, so we had to print 2 sheets. For the time being, of course, we are talking about the A, classes A for all classes. So, starting from the north and northwestern side of the airfield, where the tasks are going first. Here we are Echo Alpha or exercise area 1-8 open up to 2,000 meters above sea level. 2,000 meters in adjacent sector, of course. 2,000 meters in this sector of M80Z points. More to the north, there is only 1,050 meters as usual. Then going with the clockwise direction. Here's the M80Z of Etobo-Palimayaki, and the westernmost sector, the Charlie sector, is open for us until 15 hours. Until 50 hours local time it's open, then it closes. Then we have the EMA of Łódź available in this part up to 1,700 meters above sea level. Then moving south, we have the M80Z of Aeroklub, which is open for us outside the temporary segment, outside M80Z Aeroklub temporary segment. In this part, it's open until 15 hours. Until 15 hours, we can fly freely outside the temporary segment. After 15 hours, it closes, and it's then available only according to published altitudes, so 1,050 meters below Delta sector, 763 meters above sea level below Charlie sector. I'm missing something to solve here. Please note on your task sheets those who are those to whom it pertains have the prohibited area. Have the prohibited area here. It's of course closed. Prohibited area Echo Papa 113 is closed for everyone, and Echo Alpha 28, the exercise area 28 here is open today. This area is open today. It's outside any, I think it's outside any area you'll be flying, but anyway, being informed this Echo Alpha 28 is open. Then to the west, to the southwest, 2,000 meters above sea level. Please note that the exercise area 19 Echo Alpha 19 is closed. So we are using the regular airspace here under the sector of the GMA up to 2,000 meters above sea level. The adjacent sector here has 1,700, and this one has 2,000 meters. Please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. I think it's all about the airspace for today. As I told you, there are prepared B variants because the weather may be worse than we expected. Yes?
Okay, I don't know, but I feel that if you open a zone until 15-hour local is not fair for all the competitors, because in my opinion, everybody has to wait the same condition from beginning of the flight until the end of the flight.
It's the same.
No, because it's closed at 1500. You are closed after 3 o'clock, you cannot enter the zone.
The airspace is available. Yeah, there are always some time limits, like the limit of the start line opening, and the availability of the airspace is also limited. Please note that at this time, like 15 hours, it will be already very close to the front, and the weather will deteriorate. So I think the 15 hours should be enough to let's say, be in this area, things in the area. Okay, the other options, of course, to close them completely. I don't think you like it.
That's better, I think.
To
In my
close?
opinion,
No, I don't agree. Sorry, I don't agree, and I don't see any support for your opinion. Any more questions? Okay, there are no questions regarding the airspace task for today. Just two things to add. If we will silence, please. If we decide to change for variant B for the multi-seat class, the task will be okay. You have the task already in the back, so they are ready to be taken. It will be announced on the grid. We will announce to the team captains the briefing, and that will be decided on the grid. And last thing regarding the landings and arrivals. In general, I want to thank you for conforming to the instructions given from the tower. Vast majority of you are doing very safe. Just a few gliders yesterday have changed the direction in mass approaches a bit too abruptly, I would say. I can understand, for example, if you are slightly turning to hide yourself behind the other glider which is already stationary. But don't change your direction like 20 or 30 degrees and move another 100 or 200 meters across the runway. And there was another issue yesterday, which was quite unsafe and forced some of the competitors to shout over the radio. It was regarding the car which has crossed the runway, completely not aware of the landing glider, very close to him. When we are landing long, we have extended profiles until the end of the runway, it's not so much effort to come for your glider around the edge of the runway from the back, from the end of the runway. When you are driving, not across, but in the opposite direction of the landings, towards your glider, you have the best view outside, You have the best visibility. So let's assume, this is the grid, so actually in the opposite direction, but what I mean is something like this. When you are, let's assume you are standing here, don't cross the runway for your glider, go along the runway and come from this end. Then you are not changing the situation dynamically on the runway. You are moving in line with your glider, which is already stationary, and which one, let's say, obscures some part of the runway and makes the on this part not available. And you can easily see through your windscreen what's ahead. And the best visibility driving along the runway in the opposite direction. So please, if your glider is behind the half of the runway towards the end, please come from the end of the runway, not across, especially when there are mass landings. Thank you. Yeah. There are two sheets. There are two sheets. We had some technical problems, so there are two sheets for one for A, one for B. And please note, one more thing to add. Please note that the task 5B for multi-seat class has handwritten amendment of the B. Yeah? There was initially A, now it's handwritten B on the B version of task 4. So please know that.
One more announcement is from our office. People living in the camping site should register and pay entry fee for the camping site. So please do this. And also, I must ask again for quiet on the camping site at night, because it's very important for the safety. And I will go to the camping site every evening. If I will find someone too noisy, we will go to the restaurant, I think. It's better. Okay? Thank you very much. The briefing is over. Good luck.